Okay, let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to House of Chi Yoga. Today we're doing a med ball workout. I have a 20-pound medicine ball. 20 pounds is going to be heavy for this workout. I am shooting for 4 rounds, so if you want to start a little bit lighter, please feel free to. 10 pounds would probably be a good thing to start. You can also do no weight at all. All these movements you can do without the med ball. So the first one is going to be holding the med ball close to the body and doing this skater hop across the mat. Now I'm catching on the balls of my feet, landing on my toes nice and light. And you want to make sure you're pushing to the lateral hip. So I'm staying tight to the body. I'm pushing, getting some good cardio in. Next, I'm moving on to a plank roll. I'm going to go down to plank, forearm. Make sure the forearm is pushing you away from the floor. And then the other arm is just going to be moving the ball any which way we want to get to the abs and the shoulder girdle. Next, we're going to go into a chair squat twist. So I'm keeping the ball really tight to the body again, and I'm focused on the core as I crunch down into a twist. So I'm going to sink the butt back, squeeze, elbow to knee, press back through my squat. Squeeze, elbow to knee, press back through. If you see me from the side, I'm not shifting forward. I'm going butt back, crunch as I cross, butt back, crunch as I cross. Next, we're just doing a straight squat. You can throw the med ball down, do some really fast air squats, or you can keep that med ball and do as fast as you can air squats with the med ball. Last one is slam ball burpee. Take the ball, lift it up, activate your whole body. As you shoot the ball down, you are adding a crunch through the core. So it's here, squeeze and throw, and then I'm just doing this hop back and forward burpee. Feel free to go down to the push-up. I'm just not adding a push-up today. Maybe I'll throw some in there, I don't know. Okay, let me turn the music up and we'll get the timer going. Remember, it's 5 exercises. We've got 4 rounds, 30 seconds, high intensity, 30 seconds, low intensity. Let's get this started. Starting at less than 10, so the first one. You also have the option, if you want to do weight, maybe the first round you don't do weight, you just get the body warmed up. Keeping it tight to my body. I have to be careful because of my mic. If my mic wasn't here, I would be holding this med ball up a little higher. So super active in your core. Make sure the feet are active. You're not dropping weight to the knees and the ankles. You're staying strong in the core and in the muscles to support the joints. Hi! Remember, we only have 30 seconds, so push yourself. Oh, I feel my abdominals. 1. I'm going to go right arm moving first for the first plank walk. I'm going to just stay facing you, but hopefully you saw in the beginning how my legs are extended back into a plank. 15 seconds. Oh man, already 30 seconds and I'm feeling it. I better get it together. So one little cheat I like to do with this sometimes is use that top hand to grip the mat. Now that's making sure that I'm holding, I'm staying strong, I'm pushing that whole arm down, I'm staying very active in my toes. Don't let the hips drop, you want to hold a plank here. Any movement with the right arm, push that ball wherever. You'll feel certain spots that work the core more. Keep focusing, keep driving from the toes. 5 seconds. Oh, knees down. That got my oblique. Next one, we're moving on to that chair twist. This one, we're keeping the ball nice and high too. I would take it higher, but I have the mic here. Keep it tight, tweet to the body. Tweet to the body, please. Okay, sinking back into your squat. Your abs are twisting, your core is crunching. If at any time you feel this on the low back, drop the weight and just do a little twist. Squeeze as you cross. On the way back up, do not use your back muscles. You're stabilizing with your core, you're pushing the floor away from you. Use the legs, use the glutes. Navel to spine. Almost there. I'm going to switch sideways for the last few seconds. As your hips are going back, your abs are crunching to cross. Oh, that burned my legs. Okay, we got a squat coming next. feeling like a dance this morning. 15 seconds. You have 4 rounds of just this normal squat. So because you have the med ball, you can do lots of different things. I'm going to hold it on one side this first round. You can keep it at middle. You can also play around with holding it up and overhead. You can play around with putting it on the ground, picking it up. I'm going to do my first 2 rounds like this. Knees are going wide. Knees are pushing out. Make sure you're hitting your glute muscles. And then you're pushing that floor away from you. Oh, thighs. Gonna hit 2 more. Hi. 1 more for this round. It's our slam ball. If you want to add a full burpee, it's going to pick up the cardio a lot. You can sink back to a burpee. If you want to just do the little hop back with me, you're still going to get plenty of cardio. It's going to give you more reps if you're just doing that hop back and not going all the way down for a burpee. So make sure abs are super strong on the way down. You're throwing, crunching, tapping front to back. On the way up, drive with the feet. Don't use those back muscles. They're still activated. So I'm not relying on the back to lift the weight. I'm relying on the push from the feet and the legs to shoot the weight overhead. Breathe. Use your exhales. 1. Last slam ball. Get rid of it. We got 1. Let's go for 1 minute. Oh. Take a breather. Hands in the belly if you need to. Get the heart rate down. This is when you tell your body it's safe. Everything's okay. You let the body know it's all right. You just have to become a little bit stronger. 30 more seconds before we start. If you didn't add weight that last round, maybe you can start adding weight this round. We got about 15. Starting with the skater. You also are familiar with the movements now. You can work a little harder. You also are familiar with the movements. If anything is not working for you, listen to your body, adjust however you need to. This first one, keep your abs crunched in. Keep the ball close to the body. You want knees driving forward, not heels pulling back. Think about the knees driving forward and up. I'm being kind of a wimp on this one because my mic is kind of flying all over. So if my mic was more stable, I'd be driving my knees up higher, hopping bigger. Still burning though. Oh yeah, that was 30. So now we're switching to left side plank roll. If you like that little cheater version, gripping the front of the mat, just make sure if you're gripping, you're not popping the wrist up. You're gripping, you're pushing down still. 10 seconds. Getting warm. Meet me in your forearm plank. Lock the abs into place. Push into the toes. Everything is stable. Just the left arm is moving. If you feel like your heels are falling close to the mat, push forward into your toes more. The chest is open and broad. Challenge yourself with the left arm. Push it far. Pull it back. Try not to shift to a side plank either. Keep the hips squared down. I was doing a little side plank there. 1. 30 seconds rest. Then we're going to chair twist. You're getting a lot of core, a lot of obliques. When you're adding this crunch, this twist, it's continuing to work those oblique muscles. 15 seconds. Hips go front to back on this one. You're still getting a squat in. 3. Let's go. Feel the connection of the feet into the floor. Don't lose the glute muscles here. Stay active. Stay strong. It's okay if the elbow doesn't actually connect with the knee. You have to make sure the back is staying safe on this one. So just go where your limit is. You're twisting because your abs are pulling, your abs are working. Wow, this is burning my inner thighs. Move it along to our straight squat next. 20 seconds. So I had the ball on my right shoulder before. I'm going to switch it up, place it on my left shoulder this time. Keeping it nice and tight, shoulders nice and strong. I'm focused on fast, strong movements in my squat. Let's go. Push the floor away from you. Check in. Do you feel the glute muscles working? You've got about 10 seconds left. I feel it all working. This left arm is not as strong. I can tell that for sure. 3, 2, 1. We got one more for this round. This one is hurting. Going for slam balls to finish round 2. This is where you can really bust out hard cardio. Okay, move quick. If you want to get rid of the push-ups, you're going to be moving even quicker. 5 seconds. Let's go. Slam ball down. This is also where you can have the most fun. Get your aggression out. Let go. Get rid of it. Use your exhales. Core is very active. Drive through the feet. Drive through the legs. I'm gonna hit one more. Hiya! 1 minute. Meet me back here. Try not to drink water if you can help it in between. Just bring the heart rate down. Ooh, my arms. We're halfway. I think the last time I did this one, it was with a 15-pound med ball. I'm definitely feeling that extra 5 pounds today. 30 seconds. You're okay, Chi. You're safe. You just need to be a little stronger. Let's do this together. 15 seconds. We're starting with our speed skater. Now, if you feel your low back, if you're using heavy weight, if you're not quite as familiar how to do these movements, or you're kind of feeling some funny things, drop the weight. I'd rather you be doing these movements safely and effectively, not trying to push weight. Keep the upper body very active, very strong. Hold the weight close to the body. I better pick it up a little bit. This is round 3 after all. Only 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Burn! That gets the outside glutes so well. I'm back onto my right arm plank. So last time I was doing this one, I kind of was opening my hip up. I'm going to work really hard to stay as squared as I can now, which means I got to really make sure hip bones are level. I'm pushing into my toes. I'm really holding in my core. Now, from this level position, I'm going to move the right arm around. Keep pushing forward. You want left shoulder, left elbow, one line, not pushing back. Keep it forward and stacked. Oh, it's hard to stay squared here. If all the weight is on the left leg, shift weight into the right leg. That's going to help you stay more squared. Abdominals burning. Oh, knees down. I'm going to open my left shoulder. Moving on to our chair twist. This one is getting me. I am feeling tired, but we're almost there. And then I'm done with my workout for the day. 10 seconds. Abs tight. Use the abs to twist. Take the ball really high if you can. Toes are square, toes are level. Let's go. It could be all the pizza I ate yesterday and the sugar. Maybe that's why I'm feeling it so hard this morning. It is the weekend after all, everybody. Squeeze. Don't waste our time. Let's go. Whee! Moving on to squat. I'm going to change it up this time. I'm going to do a ball pickup this time. So instead of me holding the weight, I'm going to work on keeping a super flat back and just squatting down and thrusting hips forward with the weight. 10. I'll do it from the side for a few if you can see. So, sinking it down to a squat, back is staying super active, and then I thrust up. Let's go. Notice my back is not bending. I'm focused on the glutes and the legs, the back, the abs, the shoulder girdle, all working to hold the ball and hold the structure. Let's do this. If your toes are peeling up, push them down. Mine just were. Squeeze your booty. This is almost the end of round 3. 3, 2, 1. Slam ball next. And then that's the end of round 3. Or my finger. Don't have too much fun. You may get a finger injury. 10 seconds. Do I want to add a push-up? I don't think I want to add a push-up. I like moving fast and hitting those throws. That's way more fun for me. Let's go. End of round 3. What's on that for a bend? Make sure you're crunching all the way down. Hiya. I know it probably sounds funny, but I'm making all these noises and breathing hard. But you have nothing if you don't have your breath. Use your breath. Use your exhales. It helps you activate all the things you're supposed to be activating. We got 1 minute and one more round. If you don't feel fatigued yet, this is the round where you should get fatigued. So if you need to pick up more weight, if you need to move a little quicker, we want to be fatiguing on round 4. We got 30 more seconds. Check in with yourself, make sure everything's all good. We're going on 15. We start with our skaters. 10. All right, it's time to move. Go. Focus on the legs, focus on the core. I take a little slight round, not even really a round. More so just making sure my abs are staying very active here so I don't feel any compression on my back. We are jumping. We don't want the low back getting compressed. Pick it up, Tree. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, those get my glutes. It's a good sign if you have to stop and tap it out. Left side. You have one more chance to work on staying squared here, hitting the abdominals, working through that shoulder girdle. Remember, you're trying to get full extension through the arm. If it's a little painful, don't do full extension, keep it closer to the body. But eventually, as you build strength and endurance and balance, stability, you'll be able to extend farther. Oh, obliques on fire. Push into your toes. We don't want the heels falling down, the heels stay high. I always have the tendency to start shifting back. That's why I'm constantly reminding myself and you, shift forward, stay in your core. Keep the elbow and shoulder one line. Push the floor away from you. Last one. Hiya. Done with those obliques. We got one more for the abs here. We're going into our chair twist. Check in with the body. This one is a little bit of technique to make sure we stay safe. So if you feel the back, drop the weight. It's more important that we've got functional bodies than we have big muscles, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But we definitely want both. Let's go. Squeeze. Keep the feet pressing down to the floor. Keep the abs active. Try not to let the weight, I should have mentioned this before, don't let the weight shift right to left so much when you're coming down and twisting. Equal weight in both feet. Oh, my glutes. One, drop it. Oh, one more glute work here. We're going into our squats. I'm going to stick with that lift. I liked it. It's getting a little more challenging to bring the heart rate down in the 30 seconds. Stick with me. We only have 2 more minutes. 5 seconds. Set it up. Whatever version of squat you want to finish up. Let's go. Push yourself. Quick pace. Active core. Active glutes. Active feet. Don't forget about the feet. It's the only thing connecting you to the floor beneath you. If you're doing the one that I'm doing, check in with your lat muscles. Do you feel your back muscles lifting the ball? Or do you feel your glute muscles working? Check in. Keep the ball close to the body. 2, 1 more. Last minute. And then we did 4 rounds. Deep breaths. Take one more. Shake it out. Give it everything you've got on this last slam ball burpee. Let's go. Anything you gotta get rid of, do it now. I'm not in the same room as you, but I hope you're breathing like I'm breathing. I'm gonna trust you are. Quick. Slam it down. Almost there. Give me some ha's. Ha! Ha! I can hit one more. Ha! That felt so good. It's funny the music always dies right at the right time. Okay. Give me one more deep breath here. Take it down to the floor. If you feel like your heart rate is still really high, that was an intense workout. If the heart rate is still up, keep walking, keep moving. Don't just drop. Don't you just fall on the floor or the couch. Keep moving for a minute. That was a fun one. I'm glad we did 4 rounds, but dang, I'm tired now. Yeah, I'm too tired to think. I hope you had fun with that one. I'll see you next time on the House of Chi.